Welcome to today's presentation on Intro to Canvas. Canvas is the software that we'll be using in the course, and I just wanted to kind of give you a quick overview of how I have the course set up, and at the same time kind of give you some tips about using the Canvas software. So over here, this is the home page, and I've got a brief description of what PLM Course 1 is. This is the Introduction to Land Management Practices in the first month, and I give you a description. These are the things that we're going to cover in here. This is what's important. Then down here, I direct you to the Start menu. So we've made it really easy so you could see where to begin. And it says Start here. The course menu is located on the left side of the screen. So these are the course menu is what they're called. This is the course menu, this whole thing. And then each one of these is called a course tab. So this is the Home tab, the Modules tab, the Announcement tab. So we're on the Home tab right now. So what I want to do first is I want you to click on the Modules in the course menu. That's this right here. Now the modules will take you through, we've got one set up for you here, and you just click on Start here, and it will say, or you just click here on the first one, which is this Welcome. And it'll just give you more information about the course and what the program is designed for. And then here is an introductory video that I did for you just to kind of walk you through the course itself. And then from there, it gives you this little option here. Please click the next button below to continue. And then it gives you about webinars. And then it talks about the webinars are Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. And they're going to be modules 1, 2, and 3. That's week 1, 2, and 3 is when the live webinars are. And here I have some information for you. And then again, we're going to go to the next button here, and we're just going to click through here. And this talks about class discussions, what they are, why they're important, and how what the expectations are for you. Then I'm going to click again, and it's just going to take me right through each of the topics. Here's just a little bit of information about me, my CV, and then my contact information. So here's my email address, my phone number. My office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. I can respond to texts or emails, I would say any time of the day or not, but let me just say that, it better be an emergency if it's in the middle of the night. But I will respond to any texts or emails within 24 hours. We have a Canvas support designer. His name is David Dumond. He's been helping me put this program together. And if you need any help, you can either call him at this number or you can visit the help desk here. Sometimes there's an FAQ that will help you. And then this is just the program director for this course. So if you have any questions about where your textbook is, that's who you would talk to. And then we go to the next tab, and that talks about the textbook. And then if you haven't received your textbooks, this is who you call. Then we go to the next tab, and this is where the course syllabus is. So this is all, we're going to walk you through all this in this first Start Here module. But what I wanted to show you is that even though we're going through each of these things, a lot of those are over here. So this is the modules. This will show you, now this, you will only see this so far. But what you'll see in the weeks to come is, information for Module 1 and all the different possibilities there, or items there, files there, Module 2 and Module 3, and then we'll have the final exam at the end of that, and that will be an online exam as well. And we'll talk more about that as we get closer to it. Okay, so now let's look at these tabs on the course menu. We've already been through the modules. That's where all your class content is going to be. So you're going to spend a lot of time in modules. That's where you're going to go first. I also have an announcements tab, and anything I need to make an announcement, I will get that updated here. So for example, this is a register here for live webinars, and it gives you where you go into GoToWebinar. You just click this link and it'll take you to GoToWebinar, and that's how you sign up for the webinars. Now the webinars are, you do have to sign up for them. There's no charge for that, and it will send you an email either the day before or the day of the webinar reminding you about the webinar. And then all you need to do is click on that link that's in that email, and that will take you directly to the webinar, assuming it's the right time and everything, Tuesday at 11. And here's what the different topics we're going to cover are. Now you do need to download the latest version of Java, and I think that's www.java.com. And it's a free download, so if somebody's charging you something, that's not the right thing. I will update what this download is after I do this presentation that we're doing here. Now the syllabus has its own separate tab, and I think that's very helpful because a lot of times you will be coming back to the syllabus. What were the reading assignments? I talked about what the course name is, what the objectives are, what the different topics we'll be covering in each week, and then the text that we're going to use, and then again I talk about the discussion boards. And then we're going to have projects, so this is what the project is and when it's due. And then this is the reading assignments, and you try to have them done before the first module or before you look at the webinar. But if it's delayed for some reason, don't worry about it. I don't teach cookbook style from there. It's just so you can get another perspective on the same thing. In Module 1, we are going to have this field trip report where you go to the county courthouse. And then the final exam is going to be online from Tuesday, February 24th to Thursday, February 26th at midnight. So that's the syllabus, and it also has here when the different things are done. You'll note that I have an introductions assignment that's due. You need to upload a photo of yourself to the People tab in Canvas, and that's how we'll get to know each other. Your picture will show up next to your comments. So that's the syllabus, okay? And then we can go to the next tab, which is the assignments tab, and that's where it says what the different due dates are for everything, what the assignments are and when they are due. And then this is the discussion board. So every time there's a webinar or a pre-recorded webinar, I'm going to put some kind of a opinion question in here. And it'll be your responsibility to respond to that opinion question and comment on the post of 3 of your fellow students. So you have to make one original post and then comment on the post of your 3 of your fellow students. Now the first time you'll get to do this is in the introductions, because what I want you to do is I want you to upload your photo, and then I want you to fill out this form or this discussion just introducing yourself to the class. I've kind of kicked it off and said what my background is, but I do want you to cover these different things, okay? Your name, your company, your title, your position, the number of years in the industry, goal for taking the course, and then something about your personal interest. So now if you are currently unemployed or you don't have a title or a position yet, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Number of years in the industry, you may put 0 if you're just brand new at this. But again, the whole purpose is to get networking going in the class. And so that's why we have these introductions. And that is part of the discussion board. Then the next thing is people. If you want to look and see who all the different people are in the class, and they should have their picture uploaded here. Quizzes is where the final exam is going to be. So this is the final exam, and it is online. It will open on February 24th and close on the 27th. And so just to give you an idea of what this looks like, you come in here and then you take the quiz, and it's a series of multiple choice questions. So I'll show it to you briefly. But here's the questions, and here's the different multiple choice answers. And then it will grade itself. So there's not really anything you need to worry about there. But I just wanted you to get familiar with what that quiz was going to look like. And this is where you'll be able to find your grades. So it'll show your name here and how many points are for each assignment and what the points were that you got. So now just remember when we're taking the final exam that I'm going to let you take it twice. The goal is for you to learn the material. I'm not trying to do any gotcha questions or anything. And so if you miss something on it, then I want you to be able to go back and look it up and then redo the test, because that's really the best way for you to learn. So that is an overview of the Canvas portion of the Professional Land Management Certificate Program. I hope this was helpful to you. And some of the things you're seeing over here will not be on your screen. This is what it looks like in the professor's view. But I can show you what it does look like in your settings. I go to this student view thing here over here. And so this is what you'll see. You'll have the home page, your start here, and then you click on the modules. It's only going to show you week 1. Actually, not even week 1.